Hey book nerds, I'm Travis and this is Travis Reads Books. Today I'm going to be doing the Unpopular Opinions tag. I'll be sharing some of my many unpopular opinions with the rest of the world. Question 1. A popular book or series that you didn't like? Lord of the Rings. Just kidding. I like Lord of the Rings. Just like everybody else. The actual answer is 13 Reasons Why. Recently, this book has become much beloved, and the TV series is helping its celebrity. But I think this book sends a dangerous message. A lot of teens who are dealing with suicidal thoughts have feelings of anger and frustration against their peers, their parents, and this book glamorizes suicide by showing what a useful tool it can be for getting revenge on all the people who wronged you. A lot of people love this book because it's realistic, and I agree. It is very realistic in the way it shows how horrible high school can be, but I think it promotes a dangerous solution to those problems. Question 2. A book or series that everyone seems to hate but you love. 50 Shades of Grey. Just kidding. 50 Shades of Grey is wet garbage. Everybody knows that. But I don't have an actual answer because I don't know any books that are hated other than 50 Shades of Grey. I mean, what book is really hated? A few people dislike a few series or a few books, but I can't really think of anything that's really hated short of religious texts, and I'm not going there. Question 3. A love triangle where the main character ended up with the person you did not want them to end up with. Hunger Games. Obviously, she should have ended up with Gale. A popular book genre that you hardly ever reach for. I can't stand contemporary thrillers. I just have no interest in them. The James Pattersons, the Dan Browns. Nothing about those books appeals to me. They're not realistic enough to be interesting, and they're not far-fetched enough to be interesting. They just find the perfect middle ground of uninterestingness. A popular or beloved character that you do not like. Katniss. I liked the first Hunger Games book, and I think Katniss garnered a lot of empathy and sympathy from the readers. But she just squandered that by being annoying and indecisive and not helpful for the following 2 books. I realized she was in a hard position, but I really don't think she handled her scenario very well. Also, she chose PETA, which is unforgivable. Question 6. A popular author you just can't seem to get into. Like I said, contemporary thrillers. James Patterson, Dan Brown, John Grisham, David Baldacci, Nora Roberts, Lee Child. There's lots of them, and I can't stand any of them. Not that they're necessarily bad writers or that their books aren't good, but they just do not appeal to me in any way. Question 7. A popular book trope that you're tired of seeing. I think just about everyone is going to have the same answer to this one, especially if you read YA. We're all very tired of love triangles. They are just not compelling anymore. We've seen the same story too many times. Just stop. Question 8. A popular series that you have no interest in reading. A Song of Ice and Fire. I love the Game of Thrones TV show, and the books are probably really great, but there's only so many hours in the day, and I cannot get through those tomes. Plus, there's a very real possibility that they're never actually going to get finished, so that would be kind of disappointing. Question 9. What movie or TV show adaptation do you prefer to the book? Frankenstein. That's kind of a controversial choice because people really love the book, and I love the book too. It's an absolute classic, one of my favorite books. But the movie really speaks to me in a way very little media has ever done. I feel like the 1931 Frankenstein movie is a part of my life in a way that even the brilliant Frankenstein book is never going to be. So they're both great, but I really like that movie. So that was my unpopular opinions tag. I hope I didn't offend anybody too seriously. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like. If you disagree with all my unpopular opinions, feel free to give it a dislike. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at TravisReads. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm at TravisWest. Be sure to check out my other videos. Love and respect. See you next time.